Are you looking for the best fitness tracker to keep up with your health goals, workouts, and daily activities? Well, you're in the right place. In this video, we'll go over the top 7 best fitness trackers that offer the perfect balance of accuracy, style, and smart features to help you stay motivated and reach your fitness milestones. Whether you need something budget-friendly, feature-packed, or just sleek and comfortable, we've got you covered. Let's dive in. Apple Watch Series 10. If you're looking for a smartwatch that does fitness well, then iPhone owners need to look no further than the $399 Apple Watch Series 10. The LTE version costs $50 more. This is another iterative update, but the Series 10 is a much more comfortable watch than previous models. It's thinner and lighter, plus there's a larger display. If you've got a Series 5 or older, now is a good time to upgrade. watchOS 11, which was released in September 2024, included a suite of training features. There's Training Load, which gives you greater insight into how intensely you have been working out the past week compared to the last 28 days. There's also a Vitals app that flags when key metrics like sleep duration or heart rate may be out of whack. Plus, you can finally pause your rings for rest days. The software update also brought some savvy updates to the Smart Stack. For example, if you're in a noisy cafe wondering what song's playing, the Smart Stack can surface the Shazam widget. It also supports live activities, turning your wrist into a mini dynamic island. Health-wise, we also have FDA-cleared sleep apnea detection. Apple announced new fitness features that will be available in watchOS 26, out this fall, which the Series 10 and other recent models will support. To name some highlights coming, the Workout app has been redesigned with corner buttons that serve as shortcuts. There's also a new Apple Intelligence feature called Workout Buddy, which generates a persona to give you pep talks, insights, and advice based on your fitness data. Workout Buddy will only be available if you have an iPhone that's compatible with Apple Intelligence, iPhone 15 Pro or newer nearby, and if you're wearing Bluetooth headphones. For more details about watchOS 26, you can read my overview of the first public beta. Of course, we also have to address the Apple Watch ban. As of January 18, 2024, new Apple Watches sold in the US have the blood oxygen feature disabled due to an ongoing patent battle with medical device maker Masimo. This isn't a huge deal for most people, as this feature isn't that useful for most people yet, and the sleep apnea feature exclusively uses the accelerometer rather than the blood oxygen sensor. You might want to consider a refurbished Series 7 or 8 if blood oxygen sensing is important to you, however. Number 6. Withings ScanWatch Lite. The Withings ScanWatch Lite is a fetching hybrid analog smartwatch. Think of it as a dressier fitness band with some Swatch-like design sensibilities. It's got all your basics like simple push notifications, timers, and alarms. Plus, you can track steps, sleep, menstrual cycles, and GPS activities straight from the wrist. It looks spiffy on the wrist, and if you like a pop of color, Withings offers minty green and pale blue color options. It's also got excellent battery life, with an estimated 30 days on a single charge. I got a little less in testing at around 25 days, but that still much better than the vast majority of flagship smartwatches. This also looks way more stylish than beefier multi-sport watches with similar battery life. As its name suggests, the Lite is a pared-down version of the $369.95 ScanWatch 2. The main things you're missing are an EKG sensor for atrial fibrillation detection, a temperature sensor, blood oxygen tracking, and an altimeter for tracking elevation. For basic fitness tracking, you don't really need those sensors. That's why I think the extra $100 in savings is worth it. For the Lite, especially since both are lacking in safety features, contactless payments, and some other bells and whistles you can get from other watches in the $350 price range. That said, if you want extras, the ScanWatch 2 also gets you a slightly more elegant look thanks to the second step counter dial. Number 5. Amazfit Band 7. It's truly hard to beat the Amazfit Band 7. Doubly so since you can often find it on sale for even less. Wearing the Band 7 feels like a throwback to 2014, which is great if All you're looking for is a simple and casual tracker that won't break the bank. No one is going to compliment you on the Band 7's design, but it's got a handful of cute watch faces that make good use of its OLED touchscreen. And despite having an OLED display, you'll still get roughly 14 days of battery life on a single charge. It's also incredibly lightweight, making it a good option for sleep tracking as well. You also get an absurd number of features for the price. That includes Amazon Alexa, continuous heart rate monitoring, blood oxygen monitoring, stress tracking, advanced sleep tracking, training metrics like VO2 max and load, abnormal heart rate alerts, menstrual tracking, push notifications, Find My Phone, a camera remote, and even a Pomodoro timer. You're sacrificing contactless payments and will have to settle for tethered GPS, but this is a fair trade-off considering everything else you're getting. It's not the best option for hardcore fitness tracking, but this is a great option if all you're looking to do is casually track activity and your steps. Amazfit's been making surprisingly good budget trackers for a while. That said, if you're a little wary of a lesser-known brand, the $159.95 Fitbit Charge 6 is a decent alternative. It's pricier, but you get a lot of what Amazfit is missing. That includes Google services like YouTube Music, Google Wallet, and Google Maps. Plus, it has built-in GPS and the ability to broadcast your heart rate with some Bluetooth-compatible gym equipment. Number 4. Oura Ring 4. The Smart Ring is a good option for people who are looking for something a little more discreet. It's also less distracting than some other wrist-based options as it lacks a screen and doesn't mirror push notifications from your phone. The Oura Ring 4 isn't functionally that much different from the previous Gen 3. It's slimmer, features a all-titanium design, has improved battery life, and has an updated sensor algorithm that Oura says is more accurate. None of these software features are gate-kept to the Ring 4, so Gen 3 owners shouldn't feel the need to upgrade unless their Ring no longer lasts more than 2 days on a single charge. That said, the 4th Gen Ring has an expanded size range spanning from 4 to 15. If you felt your Gen 3 was a bit snug or couldn't find a size that fit right, you may have a better option now. While smaller than your average wearable, the Oura Ring still tracks a ton of metrics, including heart rate variability, body temperature, blood oxygen, all-day heart rate monitoring, and cycle tracking. Since launching, the Oura Ring has also added activity tracking, blood oxygen levels, chronotypes to help visualize your circadian rhythms, a social feature called circles, improved stress tracking, and cardiovascular age and capacity metrics. The Oura Ring tracks typical metrics such as steps and calories burned, but its main focus is sleep and recovery. Each day, you're given 3 sets of scores for your readiness, sleep, and activity. It's a simple, holistic look at your overall wellness and an ideal pick if you want a more hands-off experience with your data. Number 3. Garmin Fenix 7S Pro. Garmin's flagship Fenix 7 series is no joke, and the Fenix 7 Pro lineup takes it up a notch. It's got built-in multi-band GPS, solar charging on all models, the option of touchscreen or button navigation, topographical maps, and oodles upon oodles of data. Plus, every Fenix 7 Pro model has a hands-free LED flashlight, an upgraded heart rate sensor, and an improved memory and pixel display that's slightly easier to read in low lighting. Garmin wearables are also known for providing extensive in-depth metrics, and the Fenix 7 Pro lineup is no exception. You get excellent recovery metrics, as well as helpful training guides and coaching programs. The best part is that Garmin doesn't charge extra for those features. That's good news, as these are expensive watches. I appreciate how quickly these Fenix 7 watches can pick up a GPS signal. That's a must if you're training in the dead of winter. These watches can also take a beating. All models are built to military-grade standards and feature up to 10 atmospheres of water resistance. That means they're more than capable of a dunk in the ocean. Although the screen is brighter, MIP displays still aren't my absolute favorite. The OLED on the Garmin Epix 2 and the Epix Pro are much easier on the eyes. It's admittedly tough to pick between the Fenix 7, Fenix 7 Pro, Epix 2, and Epix Pro lineups, especially now that the Epix Pro also has great battery life, the LED flashlight, and now comes in multiple sizes. What it boils down to is whether you prioritize a brighter display, longer battery life, or price. Technically, there's the Fenix 8 series on the block. That said, I still think the standard Fenix 7 or 7 Pro lineup is the better overall value. The Fenix 8 adds diving features and voice assistant capabilities, but it also ups the standard Fenix 7's starting price of $650 by an additional $350. That's tough to swallow, especially since retailers may offer discounts on older models to get rid of existing inventory. Number 2. Garmin Venu Sq. The Garmin Venu Sq is the watch I recommend for anyone looking to replace their aging Fitbit Versa 2, 3, or 4. It's got a similar look and vibe, with a much nicer OLED display and longer battery life. Garmin is known for its comprehensive fitness tracking, and that's not an exception here. Of course, you get the basics like steps and calories burned, but you get a whole lot more too. There's built-in GPS for tracking walks, runs, and bike rides as well as plenty of other sports profiles like yoga and strength training. For smart features, you get push notifications, timers, contactless payments, and a bunch of safety features like Garmin's incident detection, which is its take on fall detection. You will need to carry your phone with you, however, as this doesn't have LTE. If you want the option of onboard music, you can shell out $50 extra for the Music Edition, which comes with enough storage for about 500 songs. I wouldn't recommend it, however, as you'll most likely have your phone on you since this isn't a true standalone watch. This is especially true since newer software updates often make their way to older Garmins. Garmin users also tend to hang onto their devices for a good while. Strava's 2023 year-end survey found that the most popular smartwatch among its users was an 8-year-old Garmin. Number 1. Amazfit Active 2. The Amazfit Active 2 is the best all-rounder on the block. Smartwatches are definitely getting more high-tech, but the Active 2 keeps the spirit of a humble fitness tracker. A good price, all the basic health features with a holistic tracking approach, and a comfy yet stylish design. The hardware and design are surprisingly chic for the price. The standard version has a stainless steel case and tempered glass screen, while the premium version bumps you up to sapphire crystal and gets you an extra leather strap. The screen itself is nice and bright at 2000 nits, and you get an estimated 10 days of regular use on a single charge. In testing, I got closer to 8 to 9 days as a power user. European users also get NFC payments. As far as health features go, you get all the basics like continuous heart rate monitoring, blood oxygen rate, heart rate variability, stress tracking, alerts for abnormally high and low heart rate, and skin temperature tracking. It's also got a daily readiness score and detailed sleep tracking if you're into recovery metrics. There's also a Zepp Aura AI chatbot if you ever want to get more in-depth insights into your recovery metrics. The Active 2 also adds offline maps, turn-by-turn directions, the ability to connect to third-party peripherals, and Zepp Coach, an AI-powered coach that can generate custom training plans for you. Built-in GPS with 5 satellite systems is also included. I don't have a lot to complain about. My biggest gripes are the touch screen is hard to use with sweaty fingers, and the onboard AI assistant for voice commands sometimes requires you to enunciate. You do lack advanced health features like EKGs or sleep apnea detection. But that's not really the point of something like the Active 2. This is meant to be a classic, basic fitness tracker that happens to look like a watch, and it does that with aplomb. And that wraps up our list of the best fitness trackers you can get right now to stay on top of your health and fitness goals. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss out on our latest tech and fitness gadget guides. Thanks for watching, and let us know in the comments which tracker caught your eye the most. Until next time, stay active and stay healthy.